We are two mariners, our ship's sole survivors in this belly of a whale.
Its ribs are ceiling beams, its guts are carpeting. I guess we have some time to kill.
You may not remember me, I was a child of 3, and you a lad of 18. But I remember you, and I will relay to you how our history's interweaved. At the time you were a rake in a roustabout, spending all your money on the whores and hounds. Oh, you had a charming air, all cheap and debonair, my widowed mother found so sweet. And so she took you in, her sheets still warm with him, now filled with filth and foul disease. As time wore on, you proved a debt-ridden, drunken mess, leaving my mother a poor, consumptive wretch. And then you disappeared, your gambling arrears, the only thing we left behind. And then the magistrate reclaimed our small estate, and my poor mother lost her mind. Then one day in spring, my dear sweet mother died. But before she did, I took her hand as she dying cried. Oh, find him, tie him to a pole and break his fingers to splinters. Drag him to a hole until he wakes up naked, clawing at the ceiling of his grave. It took me 15 years to swallow all my tears among the urchins in the street, until a priory took pity and hired me to keep their vestry nice and neat. But never once in the employ of these holy men did I ever once turn my mind from the thought of revenge. One night I overheard the prior exchanging words with a penitent whaler from the sea. The captain of his ship, who matched you toe to tip, was known for wanton cruelty. The following day I shipped to sea with a privateer, and in the whistle of the wind I could almost hear. Oh, find him, tie him to a post and break his fingers to splinters. Drag him to a hole until he wakes up naked, clawing at the ceiling of his grave. There is one thing I must say to you as you sail across the sea. Always your mother will watch over you as you avenge this wicked deed. fateful night, we had you in our sight. After 20 months at sea, your starboard flank abeam, I was getting my muskets clean when came this rumbling from beneath. The ocean shook, the sky went black, and the captain quailed. And before us grew the angry jaws of a giant whale. Don't know how I survived. The crew all was chewed alive. I must have slipped between his teeth. But oh, what providence, what divine intelligence, that you should survive as well as me. It gives my heart great joy to see your eyes filled with fear. So lean in close and I will whisper the last words you'll hear.
We be done.
Should we do our classic?
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Well, we're just gonna start it.
Yeah.
We are two mariners, our ship's sole survivors, in this belly of a whale.
Its ribs are ceiling beams, its guts are carpeting. I guess we have some time to kill.
You may not remember me, I was a child of 3, and you were a lad of 18. But I remember you, and I will relay to you how our histories interweave. At the time you were naked, aroused about spending all your money on the whores and hounds. Oh, you had a charming air, all cheap and debonair. My widowed mother felt so sweet, and so she took you in, her sheets still warm with him, now filled with filth and foul disease. As time wore on, you proved your dead-ridden drunken mess, leaving my mother a poor consumptive wretch. Oh, and then you disappeared, your gambling arrears, the only thing you left behind. And then the magistrate reclaimed our small estate, and my poor mother lost her mind. Then one day in spring, my dear sweet mother died. But before she did, I took her hand as she dying cried. Oh, find him, bind him, tie him to a pole and break his fingers to splinters. Drag him to a hole until he wakes up naked, clawing at the ceiling of his grave. It took me 15 years to swallow all my tears among the urchins in the street, until the priory took pity and hired me to keep their vestry nice and neat. but never once in the employ of these holy men did I ever once turn my mind from the thought of revenge. One night I overheard the prior exchanging words with a penitent whaler from the sea. The captain of his ship, who matched you toe to tip, was known for wanton cruelty. The following day I shipped to sea with a bright tear, and in the whistle of the wind I could almost hear, oh, find him, bind him, tie him to a pole and break his fingers to splinters, drag him to a hole until he wakes up naked, clawing at the ceiling of his grave. There is one thing I must say to you as you sail across the sea. Always your mother will watch over you as you avenge this wicked deed. Faithful night, we had you in our sight after 20 months at sea. Your starboard flank abeam, I was getting my muskets clean when came this rumbling from beneath. The ocean shook, the sky went black, and the captain quailed. And before us grew the angry jaws of a giant whale. Don't know how I survived. The crew all was chewed alive. I must have slipped between his teeth. But oh, what providence, what divine intelligence, that you should survive as well as me. It gives my heart great joy to see your eyes filled with fear. So lean in close and I will whisper the last words you'll hear. That was good. I think that was a good one.
That was our first fun take. I'm kidding. It's just one of the many takes. That was awesome. That was great.
That was really good.
I think
Good
it's
job.
a keeper. Oh, yeah. All right, I guess we have to go learn the lyrics and the tune and everything. So I'm a musician. In my heart, I'm an artist. You know, I was trained as an engineer, but I became an artist through self-realization and looking inward. And then I became an artist. And now I live for art. It's all I do. You know, our Father who art in heaven. You know that guy, right? He was an artist.